Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another fall eye look. I'm going to be using a mixture of palettes for this. I'm first starting off with my Kai palette in this beautiful purple shade Tinsel, and I'm using my new blending brush that I got from Ipsy in this September Ipsy bag, and I'm using that in the crease, and I'm also going back into Tinsel with a more narrow brush. I wanted to create a halo effect in the crease, so I'm just sort of working that into the inner corner a little better before going in and just softening the edges up with my Carmody bronzer. I didn't want such a drastic purple shade there. So I just wanted to blend that out. So now I'm taking my Madly in Love palette from Hard Candy, and I'm using the shade Secret Admirer, which is that gorgeous deep plum or like eggplant shade. And I'm just working that into the outer corner to deepen that up some. Without adding any additional product, I'm using that same brush and just putting that on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the star of the show. This is my Araceli Azteca Eyes palette, and I'm using the shade Copper. You know that this is one of my favorite eyeshadows, and I knew that this was just going to be so beautiful with these purple shades, especially for this time of year, fall, Halloween time. I love a good purple golden kind of combination. So I'm placing that in the center of the lid, being sure to stay away from the inner and outer corners, as like I said, we want to keep that halo effect. I'm throwing that copper shade on the lower lid as well. Just doing a little blending here to soften things up. And now I'm going in with that shade Candlelit in the Madly in Love palette. I just want to be sure that the brow bone is nice and neutral and none of the purple kind of made its way up there. So next I am about to go in back into the Secret Admirer shade in the Hard Candy palette and just deepen up that outer V. It's just the way that I prefer my eye looks to be. I just think it adds more dimension and it always makes the eye pop a little bit more. So I'm deepening that up some, and I'm going in with my Ikeishi magnetic lashes, and I'm going to throw on that magnetic liner before putting on a nice dramatic lash. You want to make sure that your magnetic liner is nice and dry before you attempt to apply the lashes. They're not going to adhere to the liner if they're not properly dried. So I picked a nice fluttery long pair that I thought would complement this look really nicely, so I'm throwing those on here. So here we have the completed fall eye look, combination of using my Kai palette, Hard Candy Madly in Love palette, and of course my Araceli Azteca Eyes. I love this so much, especially for Halloween. There's just something about purples, orange, gold. It's just all these fall beautiful shades that are perfect for this time of year. I love the way that this turned out. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for the support, and please revisit.